Come with me, and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. Take a look and you'll see into your imagination. We'll begin with a spin, traveling in a world of my creation. What we'll see will defy explanation. If you want to view paradise, simply look around and view it. Anything you want to do it. Want to change the world, there's nothing to it. There is no place I know to compare with your imagination. And there you'll be free if you truly wish to be. I am Willy Wonka, the greatest candy maker of all time.
Once upon a chocolate time, a long, long chocolate time ago, the golden age of chocolate began.
I know 'cause I was there.
When it comes to chocolate, he's a many flavored man, you know. That's the age of chocolate. He ran with such silent flair. And the golden age of chocolate has lasted all these years. The golden age of chocolate that never comes here.
But soon I'll be retiring. Looking for someone new. Some bright spark I'll be hiring. But who?
But who? But who? But who?
Whatever your opinion is about me, the chocolate world could not survive without me. There'd be no more chocolate ripples, the chocolate ripples, chocolate ruffles, the chocolate truffles, chocolate kisses, the sweet young misses, soft and creamy, completely creamy, or chocolate ices, chocolate's crisis.
Grow and grow and grow. The day that I retire. No, 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 no. No, Willy Wonka just can't go.
There'd be no more chocolate squiggles, or chocolate giggles, chocolate rollies, or chocolate swirlies, chocolate twirlies, for all you girlies, chocolate pickles, or chocolate giggles, or chocolate bonus, chocolate troubles,
Grow and grow and grow. The day that I retire. No, 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 no. No, Willy Wonka just can't go. The golden age of chocolate has lasted all these years. The golden stage of chocolate that every child reveres. It's the golden age of chocolate history we must write somehow. The golden age of chocolate to make life sweeter now.
These two very old people are the father and mother of Mr. Bucket, and those two very old people on the other side of the bed are the father and mother of Mrs. Bucket. This is Mr. Bucket, and that is Mrs. Bucket. The small boy standing right there is Charlie Bucket, their only son.
Here you go, Grandpa Joe. Cabbage soup.
Every day, nothing but cabbage soup. Cheer me up, Charlie. What's the chocolate news?
Wonka's got a new bar out.
Blood Whipple or mallow based?
Mallow with flavor shifters.
Flavor shifters, my.
Papa, what's the latest cap count?
1,249,976 perfectly installed toothpaste caps, Charlie.
Do you think I might work in the toothpaste factory one day?
Let's hope not, Charlie.
What kind of positive thinking is that? Charlie's gonna work for Mr. Wonka making chocolate bars.
Now, Grandpa Joe, don't go filling the boy's head with dreams of candy.
Charlie's from a long line of distinguished candymen.
And women.
But Wonka hasn't hired anyone since Swelber's spies stole his candy balloon recipe.
Wonka was so angry he gathered all the workers saying, "I'm sorry, but you all must go home." Then he locked the gates of the factory forever.
But Mr. Wonka still makes candies. I can smell them on my way to school.
Yes, but no one goes in and no one comes out.
Shadow workers.
Maybe the undead, who knows?
Grandpa Joe, you're going to give Charlie nightmares again.
What'd she say?
She's making bathtub gin.
We're playing gin?
I'm in.
Charlie, run out and see if anyone has dumped the newspaper.
Okay, Dad. You'll have to feed Grandpa George.
Here you are, Dad. Here's a cabbage soup.
I thought we were playing gin.
See these kids? They meet outside Charlie's house every day after lunch with a shiny nickel apiece to buy a Wonka bar from the local candy man. The only kid with no nickel is Charlie.
It's the candy man!
What are you going to get?
Hey, Charlie, help me pick something out. I got a nickel.
You've already got all of it. Shouldn't you finish it first?
I can't help it. I love candy. All candy. Chocolate, caramel, jawbreakers, suckers.
Stop it. You're making my mouth water.
Stop eating sweets.
All those wonderful Willy Wonka treats. You can keep the others.
'Cause me.
I'm a wonder. Oh yeah, when it comes to candy, Willy's the conqueror.
Who can take a sunrise, sprinkle it with dew, cover it in chocolate and a miracle or two? The candy man. The candy man can. Who can take a rainbow, wrap it in a sigh, soak it in the sun and make a strawberry lemon pie? The candy man. The candy man can. The candy man can, because he mixes it with love and makes the world taste good. Talk about your childhood wishes. You can even eat the dishes.
Nothing for you, Charlie?
Not today. I don't want to spoil my appetite.
Looks like your appetite could use a little spoiling. Here, take one of these. On the house.
Really? Thanks.
Who can take tomorrow, dip it in a dream, separate the sorrow and collect up all the cream? The candy man. The candy man can. The candy man can, because he mixes it with love and makes the world taste good.
Thanks for the candy. Oh yeah, my dad wants to know if we can borrow the paper.
I'm afraid it's yesterday's paper. Here you go. What's the world coming to when a family can't even afford the paper?
And the world tastes good, because the candy man thinks it should.
Charlie, come eat.
factory to be open to a lucky few.
Do you mean people are actually going to be allowed inside the factory?
Read what it says.
Mr. Willy Wonka has decided to allow 5 children to visit his factory. The lucky 5 will tour the factory and receive a lifetime supply of Wonka chocolate.
Tour the factory.
A lifetime supply of chocolate? Read on.
5 golden tickets have been hidden among 5 million ordinary candy bars. The finders of these golden tickets will win the tour and the chocolate.
That's $1 million to one shot.
The tickets could be anywhere. How exciting. I wonder if any of them have been found yet. That paper's a day old.
Charlie, can you imagine winning?
Boy in the factory? Meeting Mr. Wonka?
Seeing for yourself all those undead zombie lickers?
Eating a lifetime supply of chocolate? Eating a lifetime supply of chocolate? 1 o'clock already? Charlie, you better hurry. You'll be late for school.
Tickets back to the twists and turns of toothpaste for me.
Goodbye, Mr. Bucket.
Goodbye, Mr. Bucket.
Charlie, remember, we may be starving, we may be poor, but the Bucket family always...
Things positive.
Write it in purple ink, Charlie. Purple ink.
Positive.
So Mr. Bucket went back to the toothpaste factory, while little Charlie Bucket was off to school. But on the way, Charlie heard some exciting news.
Did you hear? Some kid found the first golden ticket.
Already? When? Just now. Look.
This is Phineas Trout with a direct TV line to Frankfurt, Germany. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, people are buying over 50,000 Wonka bars every hour, and the first gold ticket has been found. Here's the family now. Mrs. Stroop, may we have a word?
Their name is Gloop. Gloop. Und da ist mein kleiner Liebchen Augustus.
Tell us about the ticket.
Yeah, I just knew my little sausage Augustus would find us golden ticket. He eats so much candy Vandy that it was almost impossible for him not to find one. In fact, you could say we've been training him for this day ever since our little Pudgy was born.
Training?
Oh yeah, for the judge to eat as much as Augustus, he has to be trained from morning to night, eating all kinds of foods. We give him fruit for breakfast plus melons and mangoes and cereals, bananas and cream.
As if they take baked into a hot dogs and marshmallows, fried monkeys, bonfires, and rain. Food, coffee, food, toast, bread, bars, sweetmeats, and meat cheese galore.
And what does Augustus do when breakfast is?
I eat more. Between meals, the cook feeds me all kinds of goodies like chocolates and pudding and snacks.
You must understand, young Augustus is mine, so picky, there's nothing he lacks.
Mom has Wonka bar sent in sacks.
'Cause they have little goosey relax.
Then dinner?
Of course it's his meal of the day when Augustus comes right off his diet.
8 hamburgers, hot dogs, and 10 tons of french fries, and if I want more, they supply it.
Augustus keeps eating
Who's eating?
until he subsides to the floor.
And then when he's finally back on his feet, the kid can't even get through the door?
And that's why Augustus has leaves in the dining room right from the day he was born.
So what does the poor little lad do all night to prevent life becoming a bore?
I eat more, I eat more, I eat more, I eat more, I eat more. I eat more.
The worldwide rush for Wonka bars is getting bigger by the minute. It seems a second golden ticket has been found. We're off to a live remote in Sao Paulo, Brazil, where things are sweet and light as well.
That's Veruca, you imbecile. Veruca, Veruca, Veruca!
So, Mr. Salt, I understand you sweetened Veruca's chances with a little assistance?
As soon as my little girl told me, she simply had to have one of those golden tickets. I bought hundreds of thousands of Wonka bars.
I'm in the nut business, peanuts, cashews, but mainly Brazil nuts. So I had my factory girl stop shelling Brazil nuts and start shelling wrappers.
Daddy, that hideous reporter said my name wrong on live television. Can't you get her fired?
For you, dear, anything. Anyway, after days of shelling chocolates, one of my factory gals finally found the plastic golden ticket. I let her take the lucky piece of chocolate home to her 17 kids.
How generous. Daddy, now she's being sarcastic. I want her fired. Fired! You hear me? Fired! 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 This is finished shown with the sweet, stir, and sour.
Gee, after just one day, there are only 3 golden tickets left.
And both winners are twits. You think one deserving kid would win.
Dad, why aren't you at work? Didn't they close the factory early?
I'm afraid so, Charlie. In fact, they've closed it forever. I don't know how to tell your mom. Charlie, things were tough when I had a job, but now...
Don't worry, Dad. Like Grandpa Joe says, think positive. You've nothing to lose, so why not choose to think positive? Whenever my luck is on the blink, I think positive. Whenever I'm feeling down and out and don't know what to do, I never give way to fear and doubt, 'cause thinking positive sees me through. Whenever my stars are out of sync, I think positive. I write my thoughts down in purple ink and think positive. Remember this song, when things go wrong, then you'll know what to do. In no time you'll be thinking positive too. Come on, Papa, sing with me. Whenever I think I'm in the drink, I think
Positive.
quite right. Whenever my luck goes down the sink, I think
Positive.
yeah. Whenever you're feeling low or lost, just take a tip from me.
You're wasting your time to count the cost.
'Cause thinking positive, that comes free. That's right, positive is the way to be. Whenever I'm teetering off the brink, I think positive. The moment I do, I'm in the pink. I think positive. Remember this song, when things go wrong, then you'll know what to do. In no time you'll be thinking positive too.
Yeah! Charlie, I haven't had this much fun since the factory manager caught his tongue in the conveyor belt. No, let's get home. I'm positive we're having something special for supper tonight.
Leftover cabbage soup?
Nope, fresh cabbage soup.
Now that's positive.
The Bucket family went about from morning till night with a horrible rumbling in their tummies. Charlie felt it worst of all, but once a year, Charlie got a very special treat.
Surprise! Happy birthday, Charlie! Here you go, Charlie. Happy birthday, my love. It's from all of us.
Go on, boy, open it.
It's a Wonka's Whipple Scrumptious Fudge Mellow Delight.
The best of them all, real Whipple, carefully whipped at 2,700 RPMs for precisely 62.3 seconds.
Grandpa, please.
I thought we agreed on the nutterific.
The fudge mellow is the best, and you know it. Go ahead, Charlie, open her up. Show us what thinking positive is all about.
Now, don't be disappointed, my darling, if you don't find what you're looking for. The thing to remember is that whatever happens, you still have the candy bar.
Yes, I know.
For goodness sake, open it, boy.
Please open it. You're making me jumpy.
Well, that's that. Who wants a piece?
We wouldn't dream of it, Charlie.
Come on, Dad, have a piece. You deserve something special after losing your job.
What?
It's not true. Charlie, that's not funny. Tell me it's not true.
We'll starve.
It is true, and we will not starve. Now what kind of party is this? Hey, let's splurge a little. Put on the radio.
Mr. Bucket's right. What's a little more electricity? Charlie, plug in the radio.
Really? This is the best birthday ever.
We interrupt the Orphan Annie Radio Hour to bring you this important news flash. A third golden ticket has been found in Snellville, Georgia. And what is your name, young lady?
Violet. Violet Beauregard.
Violet, quit chewing your gum so loudly. Remember what your therapist said about acting out?
Can it, Mom? You flap your jaws as much as I do.
Now tell us, Violet, how did you find a golden ticket?
I'm a gum chewer normally. When I heard about Wonka's contest, I laid off the gum and switched to candy bars. Now, of course, I'm right back on the gum. In fact, I've been working on this piece for over 3 months solid. I've beaten the record set by my best friend, Cornelia Princeman. Hi, Cornelia. Listen to this. That's the sound of you losing. Listen some more.
Ladies and gentlemen, Wonka Bar sales are up to over $200,000 an hour, and this just in. The fourth golden ticket has been located in Television City, California. Leaving only the fifth and final ticket to be found. We're live at the home of Mike TV, the finder of the fourth golden ticket. Here's Miss Steven out. Tell us about finding the golden ticket, ma'am.
You see, Mike and I were...
Shut your pie hole, Toots. Didn't I tell you not to interrupt? This is the best part. Cracks my whack. Dead. Did you see him die? That was totally awesome.
Very cool, Mike. Now, Miss TV, about the golden ticket.
Yeah, I got a golden ticket. Big deal. It means I'm gonna miss at least an hour of my second favorite show, and I'm gonna have to leave the house to tour some stupid chocolate factory. Right? Whatever. Hit him harder.
Now, which school does our golden ticket winner attend?
Are you crazy? Who needs school? I got my screens in the net, fool. Some kids like electric trains, and some kids like to use their brains to earn a university degree. I don't share their thirst for knowledge. I don't need to go to college. Me, I see it all on TV.
Some kids like to see dance, and some kids go to Paris, France, while others visit Washington, D.C.
I don't learn a single thing because I can download anything. It's all on my computer for free.
Some kids go to baseball games, and other kids have useless things like 10 days at a Boy Scout Jamboree.
Oh, when we kids we broke the verse, I play Destroy the Universe. No one has Nintendo games like me.
Some kids like to fly balloons or play the latest top 10 tunes, and others want to surf in Waikiki.
I can visit London, Rome,
And Tokyo without leaving home.
take a spaceship to the
And
moon.
back on any afternoon.
Yes, we can do it all from A to Z, 'cause we've got our computer. All our stuff is wireless. We can see it all on TV. On TV.
On TV.
On TV.
Turn it off. I've heard enough of these snot-nosed brats.
What'd he say? What'd she say?
She said she spotted rats.
Catch one, we'll eat it.
That's quite enough. We should all go to bed.
Can Grandpa Joe tell me one Wonka story? Just one, please?
All right, but just one. But no zombie worker stories. You need your sleep.
Charlie, look here.
Wonka Nutty Crunch surprise? But where'd you get it?
I've been saving. Open it.
I can't. I'm too nervous. You open it.
Let's do it together. A lifetime supply of chocolate. 1, 2, 3.
Nothing. A good thing, really, because chocolate's very fattening.
You're right, Charlie. A lifetime supply of it? You'd be the size of the dome on Capitol Hill.
I wish I'd never heard of candy or Wonka.
Cheer up, Charlie.
Give me a smile. What happened to the smile I used to know? Don't you know your grin has always been my sunshine? Let that sunshine show.
Come on, Charlie, no need to frown. Deep down you know tomorrow is your toy. When the days get heavy, never pay to passion.
All that alone away.
Someday, sweet as a song, Charlie's lucky day will come along. Till that day you gotta hold on strong. Charlie, on the top is right where you belong.
Look up, Charlie. You'll see a star. Just follow it and keep your dreams in view.
Maybe soon the skies are gonna cheer up, Charlie.
Cheer up, Charlie, do. Come on, Charlie.
Trust
Be glad you're Cheer up, Charlie.
More than 2 weeks passed, and the fifth and final ticket still refused to show up. The great city is blanketed with bitter, freezing snow. Charlie, where's your coat?
I haven't got a coat.
Here, take my scarf. You'll freeze to death.
Thanks.
Oh, Charlie, would you grab that last case of nut crunchies for me? Don't want them to freeze.
Sure. I think you dropped this coin.
What's this? It's not mine. Take it home to your folks.
You think I should? Maybe I should put up a notice.
Ah, that coin's probably been buried in the snow for weeks. Take it, Charlie. And take this for being such a good kid.
Really?
Really, you look like you're starving.
It's so good. A perfect blend of Belgian dark chocolate and New World light. Subtle overtones of Moroccan espresso. Wonka's a genius. Thanks. I'd better get to school. Do you think I could have just one more? I'll pay for it.
Why not? I'd give you another one, but the boss is pretty strict about inventory. What'll it be, Charlie, my boy?
Well, I think I'll share this one with my family. Grandpa Joe likes the Wimble Scrumptious Fudge Marrow Delight, but Grandma Josephina likes the Nutterific.
Then you should get the Whipple Scrumptious, Nutterific, Totally Twisted Combo Bar. Just out. Here you go. I know you're gonna share it and all, but you might as well take a little taste. You know, to make sure it's not bad or anything.
On the one hand, you are just a bar of chocolate, no different from the rest. On the other hand, you're the superstar of chocolate, the golden key to Willy Wonka's treasure chest. Whichever you are, I'm hoping for the best. Think positive. Think positive. Think positive. Look what happened. See what happened. That's what happens when you're thinking positive. Think positive. I never thought my life could be anything but catastrophe, but suddenly I began to see a bit of good luck for me, 'cause I've got a golden ticket. I've got a golden twinkle never had a chance to shine, never a happy song to sing, but suddenly half the world is mine. What an amazing thing, 'cause I've got a golden ticket. I've got a golden sun up in the sky. I found it, the last golden ticket.
You did it, Charlie.
Grandpa Joe, you should accompany Charlie. That is, if you think you can handle it.
Handle it. You just try to stop me.
I never thought I'd see the day when I would face the world and say,
Good morning. Look at the sun.
I never thought that I would be swept in the lap of luxury, 'cause I have said it couldn't be done, but it can be done. Yes, it can be done.
We never ever dared to think that there would be a golden time when braving the glorious golden lick of us becomes sublime. 'Cause I got a golden ticket, I got a golden ticket, I got a golden chance to make my way. And with the golden ticket, it's a golden day.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Willy Wonka Chocolate Factory, where history is about to be made. You are all going to meet the chocolate genius of the century. And here he is now, Mr. Willy Wonka!
Come with me, and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. Take a look, and you'll see into my imagination. Welcome, my little friends. Welcome to my factory. Augustus Gloop, please step forward.
Mr. Wonka, achoo!
He has a cold.
My name is Rufus Salt.
I always thought of Veruca was a wart, but you don't look like a wart at all. More of a mole, or perhaps a bunion.
How you doing, Wonka? Self the name. I'm nuts. That's for nuts, that is. An operation like this must go through a million nuts.
Make that 1,000,001. Your ticket?
Here's your silly ticket. Can I have the backup for the tour?
Of course you can, my dear. Of course. Violet Beauregard. I hear you. Here's our ticket. There's no gum chewing allowed on the tour, but you make gum. Mr. Wonka asked you to remove your gum. Do we need to negotiate? Psychobabble, whatever. Mike TV. Mr. Mike TV, and yes.
Hold your pantyhose, the commercial's coming up.
Here's our ticket, Mr. Wonka. Wrong shit. Oh, and Mike, there's no television reception in the factory.
None?
None whatsoever. Ah! Just fuck it.
It's Charlie, Mr. Wonka. Charlie Bucket. Here's our ticket.
So you're Charlie Bucket. Odd coincidence to be finding your ticket just in time.
Now see here, Wonka, if you're trying to say our ticket is a phony,
Pleasure to meet you too, Mr.
you know me, Wonka.
Do I? Well then, let's proceed. We start with a contract. Raise your right hand. I hereby swear not to touch, malign, assign, clutch, share, tear, or wear. None such. Party of the first part, and so on. Please sign below.
I was out my lawyer. Let me give him a ring.
No television reception, no mobile phone reception.
Where do I sign?
Mr. Wonka, just how many rooms has your factory?
Good question, Augustus.
In the Wonka chocolate factory, there are several thousand rooms. Show you what some of them are. In this room here are the luminous lollies for eating in bed at night. In that room there the exploding sweets for enemies start a fight. In this room here is the rock candy mine. They say that it's the last year. In that room there are the marshmallow pillows you munch when you just can't sleep.
Little rooms.
Big rooms.
Little rooms.
1700 candy showrooms.
Small rooms. Tall rooms.
bathroom, ballroom.
And you'll find chocolate in almost all rooms. In this room here are the chocolate cows from which we get chocolate milk. And in that room there are the hot ice cream for a cold day smooth as silk.
And in every room are chocolate miracles, treats beyond compare.
Turn Bibles to despair.
You should see them tear their hair, and all because of
This room here,
And this room here.
and this room here,
Oh, this room here!
and this room here.
oh yes, and that room there.
Is the room getting smaller or am I getting taller? Achoo!
Gesundheit!
Step center, quickly. I'd hate to lose any of you so early in our journey.
We'll be crushed. Is this some sort of joke?
Stand here, in the center, now, now, now! If you want to see magic lands, close your eyes and you will see one. Wanna be a dreamer, be one. Anytime you please, and please save me one.
Please save me one.
And here we have the chocolate smelting room, where thousands of miles of copper pipe twist through the earth, carefully chilling this chocolate to a precise temperature, perfect for dipping strawberries.
Wonka, I want to taste the chocolate.
No matter how tempting, and isn't it deliciously tempting, do not touch the chocolate. It will instantly harden like cement.
Look over there! There's some sort of creature!
Freeze! Put your hands in the air, I can see 'em, punk.
No need to worry. That, my friends, is an Oompa Loompa.
A zombie worker?
Not a zombie worker, a refugee. From where, Wonka? All of my workers are Oompa Loompas from Loompa Land.
Now see here, Wonka. I teach geography and...
Then you know all about Loompa Land, with its thick jungles infested by hornswogglers and snazzy wangers, and those terrible wicked wangdoodles.
Wangdoodles? There's no such thing.
There certainly are, my dear, and a wangdoodle would just love to sink its sharp, vicious fangs into you. Augustus, my chocolate must never be touched by human hands.
Too late.
Great, he's gonna get exposed to millions of people.
It's so good. I think you've had too much chocolate. Achoo!
Augustus! The chocolate's frozen, like magic show.
He looks like an Easter bunny. You've had an early revelation and lost a child in the chocolate smelter. It's a shame. The boy really seemed to know about food. Alas, take Mrs. Gloop's poop to the strawberry dipping room and heat it to precisely 102 degrees Fahrenheit. Or is that Celsius? No, Fahrenheit. Yes, 102 degrees Fahrenheit, but no higher, or he may spontaneously boil, and that would be a tragedy.
Because Augustus would be damaged?
My dear, Augustus was damaged long ago. The tragedy would be the wasted chocolate. Goodbye, Mrs. Gloop, and good luck. Ladies and gentlemen, please follow closely as we continue our tour.
Loompa, Loompa, doopity-doo. I've got the perfect puzzle for you. Loompa, Loompa, doopity-dee. If you are wise, you'll listen to me.
What do you get when you guzzle down sweet, eating as much as an elephant eats? What are you at, getting terribly fat?
What do you think will come of that? I don't like the look of it. Loompa, Loompa, doopity-da. If you're not greedy, you will go far. You will live in happiness too. Like me, Loompa, Loompa, doopity-doo.
make the next part of our journey by boat. Please step up and in. Watch your step. Violet, do not lick the boat. You'll only make the ship stinky.
Excuse me, Mr. Wonka. I just love your hat. It really sets off your eyes. But of course, you have great taste. You know, I would simply adore a pink candy boat. Or maybe one of those sweet little Oompa Loompas.
Brown noser.
Mr. Wonka, did you hear me? I said I want a pink candy boat. And an Oompa Loompa.
Name your price, Wonka.
Bad parent says what?
What?
Exactly. Where are you taking us?
There's no knowing where we're going. There's no earthly way to know. So we're simply to and froing, slowly getting where to go. To the south the wind is blowing. To the north there may be snow. To the west the moon is glowing. To the east a cock may crow. Since we show no sign of slowing, someone must know where we are, but no destination's showing. So it's a bit bizarre.
So our route is easy going.
Like a game of tic-tac-toe.
We must cease this deadly dally.
Dilly-sally to and fro.
It's no mystery where we're going, unlike Edgar Allan Poe. Quite apart from our not knowing, it's the only place to go.
We are in the inventing room. This is the most important room in the entire factory. My most secret inventions are cooking and simmering in here. Voila! The everlasting gourmet gobstopper. It looks like gum. That's because it is gum. Gum? The most dazzling gum in the world. Gum? Oh no, an entire gourmet meal without any of those nasty calories. Gum? Unfortunately, it's not perfected yet, so we must not chew it. Gum?
I only have one dream in life, there's very little to it. So almost take a lifelong gum and all lifelong to chew it. I chew it all through childhood, I chew it when I wed. If I survive to 95, I'll chew it till I'm dead.
But this gum here is much better than that one. This gum here is a 3-course dinner. Pea soup, roast beef, and blueberry ice cream. Blueberry is the nicest ice cream. You may feel fat, but in fact you're thinner. Even after a 3-course dinner.
That gum is so mine. It's delicious. It really tastes like pea soup. Oh, and here comes the roast beef. Fantastic, so tender and juicy.
But the blueberry ice cream.
I'll bet it's to die.
That's what I'm worried about. The dye.
Yo, Violet, you're so busted.
That gum is going to do it. Her candy thing fell down the drain.
I asked her not to chew it.
Too late, really, nothing to it, 'cause I know just how to chew it. There is no need to poo-poo it, all I have to do is do it.
Violet, ain't so bad for you.
Go, Violet, dude, you're turning blue.
Violet, what you gonna do? Just stand there singing, am I blue? Yes, she's turning blue, it's true. Oh, Violet, you are now bright blue.
That rotten, lousy gum, I knew it. Blueberry blue and fat and suet. I guess I blew it, blew it, blew it, blew it! in a while. It stops you from smoking and brightens your smile. But it's repulsive, revolting, and wrong.
Chewing and chewing all day long.
The way that a cow does.
Loompa, loompa, doopity-da. If in good manners you will go far. You will live in happiness too. Like the loompa, loompa, doopity-doo.
Stop left. Two naughty little children gone. Three good little children left.
Mr. Wonka, will Violet ever be alright, or will she always be a blueberry?
Very probably. Come along. There's so much to see for more. Stop. Reverse that. I quite forgot about this room. It's the busy lifting drink room.
Bubbles? Do they taste like candy? Mr. Wonka, sweetie, I want bubbles that taste like candy.
Actually, the bubbles taste like soap for children with dirty mouths. It's what the bubbles do that is remarkable. What do they do, Melissa? Just one sip of my busy lifting drink, and you will float on air.
Float on air? Whoa.
Unfortunately, our legal advisors have forbidden our taking even the tiniest taste. Come along, I have more exciting things to show you.
Oh my, Mr. Wonka? Kids?
They left us behind.
Grandpa Joe, what's that? Who's there? Hello?
Should we?
Well, I suppose one tiny taste wouldn't do any harm.
Wow.
Wow! I'm flying!
I'm flying.
There's no sensation that's quite as sensational as flying.
Thrilling, fulfilling, and hard educational as flying.
It's inspirational.
And recreational.
Trying. We're way up there in midair to be touching the sky.
Which I guess is why there is no feeling that's quite like the feeling of flying.
Bumping your head on the ceiling of what's up above. It's so appealing, I'm reeling at my death defying. Flying, there is no high that's as high as the high I am trying.
What's that sound?
Sure, it's getting louder though. We better float down.
Look up, Charlie. It's a fan. It's sucking us up. Try to float down.
I can't.
Try, Charlie,
I
try.
can't.
It's gonna cut us into
Think
bits.
positive.
I can't.
Think. Oh, how I love to burp.
People burp from Atlanta to Antwerp,
From John Wayne to Ryder.
which says birds love to chirp.
Every guy loves to be happy.
Happy birthday to me.
Cocoa beans contain a variety of chemicals, the primary psychoactive components being theobromine and caffeine. Now just step this way and, Charlie, please do stay with the group. We wouldn't want you to float away now, would we? Next we have the nut room.
Mr. Wonka, are those squirrels?
Right you are. Eventually, these squirrels will remove a walnut from its shell in one piece, and at the same time, sort the good nuts from the bad nuts.
They're so adorable! Here, Squirrely Whirly!
Veruca, whatever you do not disturb the squirrels. They're in training.
See here, Wonka. I want a squirrel. I'm
want a squirrel and an Oompa Loompa. I want a squirrel and an Oompa Loompa and a pink candy boat. And while you're at it, I want to feast. I want to feast. Cream buns and donuts and fruit cakes with no nuts, so good you could go nuts. Give them to me now. I want to party with friends and laughter. I want a ton of ice cream. And if I don't get the things that I matter, I'm gonna scream. I want the works. I want the whole works. Presents and prizes and sweets and surprises of all shapes and sizes, and now don't care how. Want it now. Don't care how. I want it now.
What will become of them? What happens to every Valentine? That particular chute leads to the garbage incinerator. But don't worry, there's a chance it may not be lit today.
A chance?
Yes. Well, it's generally only lit every other day. I can't remember if today is a birthday. Guess we'll find out. Shame, really. She was so deliciously bossy. A natural captain of industry. Onward and upward, backwards and forwards. Off we go. Please exit this way. I will be with you in a moment.
I've got another puzzle for you. Loompa, Loompa, doodly-dee. If you're wise, you'll listen to me.
Who do you blame when your kids are brat? Pampered and spoiled like a Siamese cat, claiming that kid is a lie and shunt.
You know exactly who to blame. The mother and the father. Loompa, Loompa, doodly-dee.
Right. Now everybody must wear their protective gear. Good. Please place the goggles over your eyes. Fantastic. And welcome to the Choco Vision Room.
What is this place? Some sort of television studio?
Of course, we're making Wonka commercials. Wrong. You are all familiar with how television works?
Yeah, big deal. What's this thing do?
Sorry, I'm a bit deaf in that ear.
I said, what's this thing do?
I'm sorry, I'm a bit deaf in that ear as well.
What's the loopy doopy doing?
Well, you see, television gave me a wonderful idea. If you can send a picture via television, why not a candy bar?
That's impossible.
It's very possible. Imagine sitting at home watching TV, and suddenly you see a commercial. Try a Wonka bar. Try it now. And poof, there it is. A simple touch of that switch right there. But it's not been properly tested, therefore nobody should touch it.
Hey, watch me. I'm gonna be on TV.
He's gone. Oh dear. I do hope some part of him is not left behind. We've never sent a person before. Look, something's happening.
Look at me! I'm the first person animated by television!
Mike, I asked you not to touch.
Go on, again! Put me down! Put me down! I want to be TV!
Completely unharmed. Unharmed? He's barely 6 inches tall. Yes, well, that is a problem. But small All boys can be very springy and stretchy. Ah, the taffy pulling machine. That should work well.
How far do you think he'll stretch?
Who knows? Maybe miles.
Doop-a-dee-doo. I've got another puzzle for you. Oompa-loompa-doop-a-dee-dee. If you are wise, you'll listen to me.
What do you get from a glut of tea?
Me.
A pain in the neck and an IQ of
3.
Why don't you try a simple reading of
Oh, just bear to look. You'll get no, you'll get no, you'll get no commercials. Oompa-loompa-doop-a-dee-da. Turn on the TV and you'll be a star. You will live in happiness too, like me. Oompa-loompa, oompa-loompa-doop-a-dee-doo.
doobity-doo?
Well then, thank you both very much. I'm sure you can find your way out.
That's it? What about Charlie's lifetime supply of chocolate?
Yes, a lifetime supply of chocolate. Each of the children will receive their chocolate. Other than that, the day has been a total waste of time and chocolate. Good day, Charlie Bucket, and goodbye.
Goodbye, Mr. Wonka. Mr. Wonka, I don't deserve a lifetime supply of chocolate. You see, I tasted the fizzy lifting drink and broke the rules, and I'm very sorry. Thank you for the wonderful day and tour. It was better than Christmas.
Bless you, Charlie, you did it!
Now see here, Wonka, it was my idea to try the...
I created this contest with one purpose in mind. To find the perfect person to make new candy dreams come true.
I don't understand.
This was a test of character, Charlie. I carefully selected rooms that would tempt each of our golden ticket winners. You, Charlie, did something quite remarkable. You gave in to temptation, you were smart enough not to get caught, and yet you admitted your guilt.
But the other kids,
They'll be fine and they'll each receive the booby prize, a lifetime supply of chocolate.
That's the booby prize? What's the real prize?
Charlie, do you love my factory?
it's the most wonderful place in the world.
I'm pleased to hear you say that, Charlie, because from this moment on, it's yours.
What do you mean?
I'm giving you my factory, Charlie. I need an heir, and that person is you.
You want me to run this entire factory? What about my mom and dad and Grandpa Joe and...
The entire family can live here.
I'd love to. I'd positively love to.
Now Charlie makes everything he bakes satisfying and delicious.
Talk about your childhood wishes.
You can even eat the dishes.
Oompa, loompa, doobity-doo. I've got a final puzzle for you. Oompa, loompa, doobity-doo. If you are wise, you'll listen to me. There is a problem about the party. Not everybody is telling the truth. Telling the truth, such a beautiful buzz. Isn't it nice when someone does? It could be contagious.
Take a sunrise,
Take a sunrise,
sprinkle it with dew,
sprinkle it with dew.
cover it in chocolate, a miracle or two. Charlie can,
Charlie can,
I know that he
we know
can.
that he can.
We know that he can, 'cause he'll mix it all with love and make the world taste good.